Do you live for jaw-dropping visuals and top-notch animation? If yes, you're in for a treat. In this video, we're diving into 10 epic anime showdowns that you absolutely can't miss. These battles are a feast for the eyes and truly showcase the best of what anime has to offer. So sit back, relax, and get ready to be blown away by some of the most spectacular fights in anime history. Number 10. Date Masamune vs Chosokobe Motochika. Date Masasume and Chosokobe Motochika might both be missing an eye, but that doesn't make them any less amazing as samurai warriors. Date Masamune, with his flashy and bold fighting style, wields 6 swords at once, earning him the epic nickname, the One-Eyed Dragon. His aggressive and unique tactics make him a force to be reckoned with on the battlefield. On the other hand, Chosokabe Motochika, the Demon of the Western Seas, is a master of naval warfare, commanding respect with a massive anchor as his weapon. This symbolizes his dominance over the sea and his incredible strength. Motochika's strategic mind and powerful attacks make him a challenging adversary, while Masamune's battles with Oda Nobunaga often steal the spotlight. His duel against Motochika is just as epic. Motochika comes armed with a spear equipped with an anchor and even a cannon. This battle has all the excitement of Disney Warrior-style showdown. By the way, before we dive into more epic battles, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and show some love. Your support means the world to us and helps us bring you more awesome content. Now, back to the video. Number 9. Kenshin vs Sojiro Sita. While everyone loves to talk about Kenshin's epic showdown with Shishio in Rurouni Kenshin, his fight with Sojiro is an absolute gem that you cannot miss. Sojiro is such an interesting character. He's a prodigious fighter, second only to Shishiro, but he's also deeply conflicted and torn by his villainous upbringing. Sojiro's unique fighting style, where he hops on one leg, has become iconic amongst fans, and he's definitely one of the most popular villains in the series. Raised by Shishio to be a killer, Sojiro's world is turned upside down when Kenshin defeats him and teaches him that there's another way to live. This fight is more than just an intense battle, it's a clash of ideals. Kenshin doesn't just win the fight, he changes Sojiro's heart. It's one of those moments that really shows why Rurouni Kenshin is so special. You've got to check it out. Number 8. Vash vs Knives. Known for its incredible 3D animation skills, Studio Orange breaks through stereotypes with an exhilarating battle between Vash and Millions Knives in Trigun Stampede. This battle is a true masterpiece, blending stunning animation, captivating music, and an unforgettable story. The frame rate and overall quality are so remarkable that it feels like watching a full-length movie. Whether it's Vash gracefully navigating the skyscrapers of July in one seamless shot, or the powerful moment when Knives willingly burns his own skin, Studio Orange sets a new standard for 3D animation in Japan. It's a thrilling showcase of their talent and a must-see for any animation enthusiast. Number 7. Polnareff vs Chaka.
Jean-Pierre Polnareff, omae no inochi morai ukeru.
In one of his unusual escapades, this stand user often finds himself in tight spots, but pulls off a thrilling comeback with quick wit and a plot twist. However, when possessed by the sentient Stand Anubis, Polnareff takes on Chaka in an epic sword duel to the death. It's a real spectacle of swordplay, and Silver Chariot steals the deal with its projectile blade for a satisfying victory. Now, onto Gundam Build Divers. While the series doesn't quite hit the mark with its VR world setup, antagonist Tsukasa shares the sentiment. This leads to an off-the-book showdown where Raikyu's Gundam 00 diver, Ace, goes head-to-head with the formidable Astray No Name. It's like a throwback to the glory days of Gundam Build fighters, bringing back that classic excitement we all love. These battles, from Polnareff's intense duel to Riko and Tsukasa's high-stakes clash, deliver the kind of anime action that keeps us hooked and wanting more. Number 6. Gran vs Tiamat. Gran Blue Fantasy nails the fantasy JRPG vibe with an epic sky battle. Imagine Gran, captain of the Grand Cipher, taking on Tiamat, a powerful wind primal beast. Tiamat's stormy powers and fierce wind attacks showcase her impressive abilities as she battles Gran's determination to free her from the Empire. The battle begins with Gran diving into the storm, dodging Tiamat's attacks with skill and agility. With every move carefully planned, Gran delivers a climactic final strike against the Wind Goddess. This aerial clash not only highlights Gran's grit, but also features stunning animation and thrilling action. Despite typical JRPG anime challenges, Gran Blue Fantasy impresses with its intense airborne combat and epic showdowns. Number 5. Riku vs Tsukasa. Alright, let's be real. Divers didn't quite live up to the hype. The virtual reality world setup lacked the spark and excitement of its predecessor. But hold up, Tsukasa, the series' resident antagonist, felt the same way. He threw down the gauntlet, challenging our hero Riku to an underground match where the stakes were sky high. The loser loses their precious Gunpla for good. Thus, we were treated to an epic showdown between the Gundam 00 diver ace and the unstoppable Astray No Name. It was a throwback to the golden days of Gundam bullfighters, pumping us full of nostalgia and adrenaline. Man, if only there was more battles like that in Divers. Number 4. Nanashi vs Lao Lang. Maybe I shouldn't hype it as the best fight ever, but this final showdown is incredible for so many reasons. Mainly because it's incredibly intense and uses the environment to crank up the suspense. Nanashi and his rival Lao Lang go head-to-head on the rooftop of a crumbling building covered in powdery snow. With wind howling in the background, they twist, parry, and slide, barely escaping each other's blows. The battle doesn't ease up, even as the structure collapses around them. It's a real nail-biter from start to finish. Number 3. Shinra vs Sho. It's a well-known trope that brotherly fights often deliver some of anime's most intense clashes, and this holds especially true for the showdown between Shinra and Sho in Fire Force. The battle between Shinra Kusakabe and his younger brother, Sho Kusakabe, is a gripping and emotional spectacle, packed with high-octane action and deep personal stakes. This fight cleverly utilizes its environment, playing with darkness to make the flame stand out vividly, and using rays of light to enhance the character's presence. Shinra's mastery of fire is on full display, making this not just a fight, but a visual feast that truly lives up to the name Fire Force. Number 2. Kirito vs Sturban. In Sword Art Online 2, the mix of guns and swords in the Gun Gale arc is surprisingly awesome. One of the most thrilling fights is between Kirito and Sturban, or Zaxa, a former bad guy from SAO who teamed up with his brother to commit real and virtual world murders. Sturban's rapier skills totally outclass Kirito's in their showdown, but Kirito pulls off a stunning victory in the end. How? By blending gunplay and swordsmanship into one epic move that seals the deal. It's a showdown that could have been totally ridiculous, but thanks to the Gun Gale setting, it's pure excitement and adrenaline from start to finish. Number 1. Belcranel vs Minotaur. It's amazing how even a top-tier harem series like Danmachi can deliver not just on character development, but also on incredible fight scenes. One standout moment is Belcranel's epic battle against the Minotaur, which often hooks viewers into the show. After a rough start, when Belle is humiliated by a Minotaur and saved by a more seasoned adventurer, the tables turn dramatically. Cornered and with a friend's life on the line, Belle refuses to run and faces off against the formidable beast. The fight becomes a culmination of everything Belle has learned throughout the season. His speed, resilience, combat smarts, and magical prowess are put to the ultimate test. By the end, Belle emerges victorious, standing tall as a triumphant adventurer who has overcome incredible odds. And that's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to stay tuned for the next one. And thank you for watching.